Welcome to my channel, Investing with Gaston. Now in 2025, we're going to start doing more videos than what we did on the previous years. But we're going to change the topic a little bit. We're still going to be investing, but it's going to be more focused on real estate. Since I became a real estate agent like 3 years ago, and I've been working as a real estate for those 3 years, and luckily everything has come out really good. I have learned a lot, and so we're going to be talking about real estate mostly, and real estate for investors, since I also work with investors, and real estate for regular people that wants to buy or sell a property or even rent properties. So we're going to talk about different topics on every video, but it's going to be on real estate focusing. So just to start on what's been going on with me in the last couple of years, right now we're focusing on real estate, as you can know, and we already have one property that we are going to flip. It's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and so we're working on that. That's one thing. I'm working with investors also, and of course the real estate part. So we're going to focus on that. On today's topic, especially today, will be appraisals. And why I'm picking up appraisals? Because I'm right now at a unit that the appraisal just came and did his paperwork for the appraisal. Look at the unit, measure size, look at the different things. So the appraisal, what's going to be doing is, the appraisal is the person that the bank call to see if the value of the property is correct and they can finance that amount. So that's the job of the appraisal. Now, it is very important to have these appraisals. This is very important. Even if you do by cash, sometimes it's important to do an appraisal. Sometimes it's good to have an appraisal. If you're not sure about the value of the unit, it's best to have an appraisal, and then you can actually find the price that you're buying the property for. So I recommend, except for investors know exactly what they're doing, so they don't care about appraisals, they don't care about inspection, because they're going to tear it off completely and make it, brand new. So investor is a whole different thing. But if you're going to buy a property where you plan to live and maybe sell it in a few years, or even have it for renting the unit later on, our appraisal is very important, because you can negotiate the price based on appraisal, among other things. You also have the inspection, which also is another tool where you can do negotiations based on your inspections. So there's a lot of different ways that you can negotiate with the price that you're buying. Okay, so the appraisal came today. I was here, and I like to be here for the appraisal, even when mostly the appraisals don't need you here. They don't need anybody. But I like to put my input, so I can make a little push, let's say, to have the appraisal pass somehow. I have, with the same client that we working on this unit right now, we had an appraisal on another unit that was exactly very close to this unit, except this unit is newer than the other one, but the other one was in pretty nice conditions, nice view to the golf course. It was everything was in pretty much better condition than this, but the appraisal came short about $20,000, so it was a big amount, and the seller did not want to go down at all on that price, and the buyer cannot go up either on that price. So that was the price for that unit, and it came short, and it was like nothing else to do, so we canceled the contract. Now, why we cancel the contract? This is an important step. When I do the contract with for purchasing any property, I always do an appraisal contingency, as well as I do inspection contingency, and I do every other contingency I can figure out so I can put it up just in case. But those two are the main ones that I have all the time. So if the appraisal doesn't come at the price that we are asking for, we can cancel out of the contract at any time as soon as the appraisal came lower. Or we can negotiate, you know. Same with inspection. We do inspection and we have a period of 7 to 10 days to do the inspection. Normally I do it on the first 3 days to find everything else and negotiate from that, or just get out of the contract completely. So those are the options. So if you are buying a property, tell your realtor on the contract, or I mean it's going to be a different document, but with the contract, they need the appraisal contingency and the inspection. And make the inspection 7 to 10 business days if possible. So I give you time to hire the inspector and you know, schedule the inspector to go to the property and see the property and you know, run the whole inspection and then return with the inspection to you. I've been glad that my inspector normally come with my report the same day they came, so it's very quick and we can negotiate different things in here. But about inspection, we're going to talk about another day. This is the appraisal. So with the last appraisal came short, we got out of the contract because there was no way, neither seller neither buyer will match a price in between, or you know, the seller will not even lower the price, not even $1,000, so the buyer will not even get there. So we start looking again at another unit. Now the problem with that particular unit for the appraisal, because I talked to the same appraisal, was that he compared that unit with only the units on that particular building. And unfortunately, there was not many in that particular building. That particular building has 3 units only for sale and not comparable, all of them. So the comparison were really bad. So in this case, he told me it's different because in this unit, we have many other units that have been sold and are for sale right now, and very comparable with this one. So on the price, actually, we asked for a lower price. So the price seems to be correct on this one. So I expect for, today is Friday, so I expect on Monday to have an answer from the appraisal, and hopefully everything will be fine. And if everything is fine, I think we are getting ready to close by the end of February. The only thing that will delay us will probably be the association. That is running right now, it's in the process. But the association takes more time. So that's what it is. So always, when you do a contract, ask your realtor and, you know, to get the inspection and the appraisal contingency. Those two are very important among the many other forms that have to be filled with every contract. So filling up a contract is not an easy task. All right, there's so many forms that have to be filled up in the correct way, and there's so many things you can negotiate on the contract. So you put them all on written down. Like on this particular unit, we offer a specific amount, but on the contract, I put specifically if the appraised value does not reach 177, which is the price we're offering, we will buy it, and the owner will have to accept the appraised value, and that's the value we're going to pay for the unit. So if the appraisal comes lower, we're going to get a lower price. And that's what they accepted on the contract. So we have a big advantage on that. That's the key of writing the contracts the right way, so you can have the options that you need, right? Unfortunately, when you work with realtors, there's not many realtors that are serious about what they're doing. There are not many realtors that know what they're doing. There's a lot of young people, not only young people, but newer people coming into this field, and they have no clue how to fill a contract. Right? Some realtors, they hire transaction coordinator to do some of the paperwork, to review the contracts and some things. But the transaction coordinator is not going to look at the legal side of the contract itself. It's going to look at the dates, when everything has to be done, and they're going to follow the paperwork. For the legal part, either you have a lawyer or you have somebody that knows what is written on the contract. Somebody that knows what every contract has, all the different components of, especially of the assist residential contract. So when you hire a realtor, make sure you hire a good realtor. Look on, search for how many houses the realtor has sold or purchased or lease or whatever. See what he has in his records, okay? And try to see if he has references, like reviews, okay? How many reviews he has. If he has 2-3 reviews, that's not enough. So look for somebody that has more reviews. That means that person has been through a lot of other properties. Because for every house, you don't get reviews right away, or you don't get the reviews for everybody. Some people don't like to do reviews. That's plain and simple. So out of 10 houses, you maybe have 6 that give you reviews. But if you do 3 houses, that's not enough to learn the business. So, saying that, I'll see you in the next video. And if you need a good realtor, you can contact me, you can call me, email me, text me. All the information is on the bottom. Thanks so much, and see you again.